here we are rolling in at ESPN 8, the Ocho.
The Ocho.
Number 8.
Numero ocho.
Is these flipped?
Wait, that way.
This way? Or I'll do it the other way just in case.
Biggity, biggity, beep, 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 beep. There we go.
Forks up, forks down.
5-3 equals 8.
5-3 equals 8.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Appreciate you.
God,
I feel so fucking short right now, but
yeah, I think
my chair is very low.
Chris said Juggalo Chris was there, and he's like 96 feet tall, so
I was gonna say
that's why he had to shrink it down.
just a little bit of shrinkage, I guess.
A little bit of shrinkage. It's not bad for anybody.
I was gonna say this. So what's good, brother? What have you been up to?
I have been preparing a lot for the upcoming show that we have on August 24th.
Fuck yeah!
In Boulder, Wisconsin.
It's gonna be a good fucking. Wow, I slammed that down.
Yeah, you did.
That's gonna be a good show.
Heard the ground floor for that. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. So yeah, we're back in the full swing of things for music. We bought I did not. Chris bought us a full PA system and a whole bunch of stuff. So we got all that set up in his basement.
Fuck yeah!
And we're testing everything out, and we're making new shirt designs and posters and a whole bunch of cool shit. So anybody out there listening right now, if you haven't, leadersofthelost.com, and please buy something. Shirts are only $20, so
we're gonna put it right here.
We're gonna put all of it there. We're gonna have new music comes out.
I hope when you edit it, it's like right over my face.
By this time too, we will have it. Will be, I don't know, August. Yeah, what, 17th?
When this comes out.
August 17th. Yeah, so we will have a new music video by then. It is coming out August 10th.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you showed the preview the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, just a little clip thing. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So that's going to be sweet. So that's what I've been doing a lot. Tattooing is starting to get steady. I don't know, man. I haven't been
steady mobbing on the motherfuckers.
Steady being the boys.
Steady.
I haven't been sleeping very well for some reason. I don't know why. I'm up to like 4 or 5 a.m. staring at the wall, and then
not gaming.
No, not just existing.
Despite popular opinion.
Yes, exactly.
I popped my peas on that one.
What kind of opinions did he pop?
Popping them.
Popping them. So yeah, I don't know.
You've just been hard sleeping or whatever. Huh?
Yeah, we'll figure it out though. What about yourself, dude?
No, I'm sleeping all right.
How's the well? Besides that,
all right, moving on.
How's the new?
Good, man. Fucking busy.
New house.
Busy. Moved into the new place like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, and you're set up and situated.
Already paid my first month rent. I hate it already.
Kids are scrambling.
Oh God, yeah, kids are everywhere, dude. Holy shit.
Even not yours.
I love that the first video of the new place that Alex uploaded was our Funko Pop wall, and then both of our kids doing the stereotypical kid thing and just running around the table.
Just going
laughing and screaming,
just running in circles, chasing each other.
And I'm like, we built you an entire playroom downstairs. Why are you choosing to be upstairs to do this?
And this is how you repay me.
God, so many toys. Or my favorite is when one of them gets mad that the other one is playing with a toy, and I'm like, there's literally 100 toys down here, probably more.
Yeah, but the one they want to play with is
yes, and I'm like, learn to share or go away for the love of God. I love my kids, but Jesus Christ. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
I'm also working on growing a neck beard, apparently.
Nice. How you do? So far, so good. I can't see my neck.
My mustache is like at least 14 inches over my lip by now, so I can't eat ice cream for sure.
Or soup.
Secret soup.
Secret
soup from the Olive Gardens.
Oh man.
When you're here, you're here.
When you're here, you're here.
Handsome Devil Podcast, just do it.
Just do it. Oh yeah, was it McDonald's?
Just do it. That's what it was.
What did you say? Taco John's, we have the meat.
Taco John's, we have the meats. Yeah. For real though, thank everybody out there. Keep listening. I see our views and our subscribers are still moving slowly but surely. So.
Yeah. I haven't checked the subscribers on YouTube lately, but
we have over 200 downloads now, from what I understand.
Yes, we do. Wow. Actually, it shot up. We now have 219 downloads.
Nice.
Altogether.
Nice. That is cool.
Awesome. Yep. So everything at Buzzsprout keeps track of everything, which is great. But yeah, so that's been steady mobbing on them, which is sweet. I haven't checked the YouTube yet, but I'll check it right now. Because why not?
See, we do stuff.
54.
54. Cool.
54
yeah.
subscribers.
So climbing little by little.
Hell yeah.
And remember, we're trying to hit that magic 100 number.
That's right. And I checked everything else. We have 1.2K views altogether, which is
good.
Sweet.
That's cool.
59 likes, 30 comments, 21 shares. I shared that with somebody today. I was like, yeah, we have over 1,000 views. And I'm like, that's cool for us. That's like fucking 10 seconds for any major YouTuber. But I was like,
no, less than that. The second they upload
it's like 1,000
plus instantaneously.
Well, yeah, I mean, you look at like any Mr. Beast video, and it's like,
well, I mean, that's
1
different.
fucking quadrillion fucking
75 million views.
Oh,
Yeah.
caveman coffee, me undies. Wow, 65 trillion comments and likes.
That's all right. We'll get there.
I've been using
I've faith in it.
ADT home security my whole life.
Yeah, right. Is this our chance to get monetized?
And it just so happens that I have used them forever, and then I made this podcast, and they reached out
What
to
are
me.
the chances?
Who would have thought?
Man, it's crazy. I've been using something my whole life, and now I'm getting paid
So out
for
of
advertising.
all those comments, 29 of them were probably just Ron. Ron, you know who you are.
It's 100%.
Shout out to Tall Ron.
Tall Ron.
And the best thing about Tall Ron is that
He's not short.
he's not short, and we also don't know any other Rons. So why he has to be Tall Ron, I don't know. He
That's right.
He could just be Ron, regular.
Above average size.
Above
Ron.
average stature Ron.
That Ron. We love you. Thank you for always being cool and a friend. Keep your stick on the ice.
Stick on the ice. So what I don't know, man. Like I haven't really done a whole lot of stuff lately. I'm just super focused on music stuff and keeping the tattoo schedule going, and I haven't even really paid attention to any upcoming events going on in the area or
in the area. Well, this last weekend was just like huge weekend for Mile of Music.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
I didn't go to any of it.
No, because when I was driving home, I'm like, why is it taking a half hour to drive 2 miles? And then I remembered, oh yeah, it's because Vic Ferrari is playing.
Pretty much everybody except for Vic Ferrari
It's
is
just
playing.
everybody playing 80s hits.
It did well, no, because it's always like original bands, but there's just
Sometime. Well, no,
billion
actually, yeah, you
fucking
might
bands,
be
dude.
right because I think there was one band that was doing just like 80s hair metal, but it was
probably.
but that was Oktoberfest. So I'm wrong about that.
Oh, yeah. Because I think there's that band from around here called the Glam Band,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all they do is just hair band cover stuff, and they all dress like 80s like glam band, like huge fucking hair and
Right.
fucking
Huge fucking hair and
makeup,
eyeliner and wigs.
yeah, right. But yeah, I mean, Mile of Music is fucking crazy. What is that? 3 days? I think it's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, it's a 3-day event.
Dude,
whereas
that shit's
Oktoberfest is
wild,
just
dude.
a day.
Dude, when I left here on Friday and I had to go pick up my kid, that was nuts, dude. Just trying to get through one intersection, and I was like, I really hope people are actually gonna like abide by like the street lights of the code of conduct of like, hey, don't walk out in front of a car. But
Well, I mean,
who the fuck knows?
yeah, and then everybody whose first day on Earth it is crossing the road at the same time. So they're all men in black.
There's
aliens
two
disguised
times
as people.
There is like I think there's honestly like 3 events downtown that I absolutely fucking hate going downtown for or around those times. It's Mile of Music, St. Patrick's Day, and New Year's Eve.
Yep.
I call it amateur hour
Yep.
because all these people never leave their houses to drink and have
Okay.
forgotten what the code of conduct is when you drink in a bar. And they only go out on those days where they're like, this is where we're all gonna go get drunk, and then everyone's
and then
like, I don't know how to act in public.
And then on New Year's they're open till like 5 a.m., aren't they?
yeah,
Bars?
every bar is open till like 5 in the morning. Yep.
It's wild.
And then
crazy.
everybody is a complete dickhead usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. Yeah, downtown is wild, like especially around at least those 3 times.
Checks out.
Well, other than that, I mean, like the fucking Olympics just happened. Olympics were pretty wild.
Are those over?
They are finally over.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how long. I didn't know if it lasted like a month. I don't know shit about any of that stuff.
Fucking damn near. I know for basketball it pretty much does. They started basketball before the actual Olympics started. Like the actual opening like Olympic ceremony. They started basketball way ahead of time just because they knew how long it was going to take.
A million games.
Yeah, because they play like standard like basketball games, so it's
full
takes
length.
forever.
Yep, right.
Yeah, somebody asked me today if football was a Olympic sport, and I was like, fuck no. At 3 hours a game?
Like American football?
Yeah.
Yeah, no way. Yeah.
I was like, nope, absolutely not. Everything else, pickleball, badminton, like everything else. But
Well,
I didn't even get to check out who fucking took home the most gold medals this year. Actually,
I don't know either, but it's still weird to me every time that skateboarding is a gold medal sport.
dude, the only clips I saw was from Nyjah Houston. Go figure. But
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, good for that's cool that skateboarding is being recognized, and I mean, obviously, you have to be a athlete to do what those guys are doing and girls are doing. But I don't know, just I won a gold in skateboarding just sounds stupid to me. Like it just doesn't.
It is wild. Though.
It just doesn't sound.
It's only been like Olympic sport for like what, like
the last couple, like this
last
one
couple?
and the last one, I think.
Remember
8 years.
Remember when I was watching it in here the other day, and you said you were like, Simone Biles, what is she, like 70 years old now? Like I feel like I've seen her in the Olympics for forever.
Yeah, she's looked the same in every
you know
one
that
of them.
she's only 27 years old.
Oh wow, I would have thought she was like 40 actual.
She just announced yesterday, which this blows my mind, by the way. She is now retiring. Mm-hmm. She announced her retirement.
So how many Olympics was she in? Like 3? She like 15 when she did one, or
well, it happens every 4 years. So
right. So
27 now. She would have been 23, and then like 19. If she
right,
was in
and
3
then
of
the one
them.
before that, 15. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how many she's been in, but she's retiring.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, this last Olympics, she was pregnant the whole time.
Like, just didn't say anything to anybody?
Yeah, she didn't announce her pregnancy until afterwards.
Well, it's because she's probably, like,
and she
brand new.
Crushed, dude.
Good.
Absolutely
Good for
crushed.
Her.
So
Good for her. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and so United States did end up with the most gold medals. Actually, the most medals overall. 24 gold medals.
23 for freedom.
24 gold medals.
Yep.
31 silver.
Uh-huh.
And 31 bronze. So we
Nice.
ended up with 86 medals altogether. The next underneath that was China with 59 medals overall.
Jeez.
Yeah. Absolutely, like, crushed. So, yeah, I was like, that's pretty fucking nuts. And then after that was Australia, France, and Great Britain.
Well, go USA.
USA.
Thanks in part for
USA.
absolutely nothing from me.
Yeah, appreciate you. Thanks for making the Olympics great.
Thanks for jumping long distances.
Other than all the stupid controversy that came along with it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna.
I don't even want it. Yeah, right. I've seen so many.
We have steered clear against all of these controversial hot button issues. Yeah, so I'm not even gonna fucking go into it.
From it.
I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if I didn't say this. Shut up. Just shut up about it. Stop bitching about things you don't care about.
Just let it happen. You weren't going to watch the Olympics anyways.
Oh, yeah.
So
and then suddenly everyone's like, oh, I got to know about the rules of international women's boxing.
Yeah.
Like, I care now. Like, no, you don't.
I care now. It's me. Iced tea. I care now.
Iced tea. I care now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty much what everybody did.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, I suddenly give a shit. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. But anyway, not even going to get into that. The only thing I am going to get in with was this fucking year's Olympics was opened by the first time opening with a metal band.
Gojira.
Dude.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome. Did you get to watch that at all?
I watched like highlights and clips of it.
Dude, that was the most metal shit ever.
Yeah,
and of course there had to be controversy with that.
Of course.
Because everyone called it satanic.
Well,
I was like, why? Because everyone's like, there's a beheaded woman. And I was like, yeah, that's Marie Antoinette. Who was literally the queen of France until she got her head fucking chopped off for espionage and like treasonous activity. So it's like, yeah, it's just France's history. They acknowledge it. But it was pretty fucking metal, dude. Like flames and shit, and they're all like rocking out.
Flames and shit.
Yeah, the fucking video's dope.
More flames than a 90s test.
Did you see they were like strapped like outside of they were literally strapped to the walls so they wouldn't fall off those balconies and shit? Yeah. They're just fucking shredding on the side of the fucking building. I don't even know what building that is, but
so
I know
cool.
it's like a historic building.
Probably something that
Dude. something
that to a delu.
Toilet. Something in French, I guess. But that was pretty sick. Fuck. What else is fucking current? Sure.
SummerSlam just happened.
Dude, that was fucking legit.
I watched some of it at Trace Patchen's house.
That was fucking wild. That honestly was like, the matches and all the shit that happened, I felt like it was on the level of like WrestleMania. That's what it almost felt like. It felt like WrestleMania Junior.
I saw some I believe Jelly Roll performed there.
Yeah, I think he opened the whole thing.
Yeah, and then there was a picture of, it wasn't actually Booker T, but I'm just going to say it was Booker T because I don't remember who it was, but it was somebody, let's just say Booker T or some other, I don't know, I don't know what wrestler it was, but him backstage with Jelly Roll, and the caption said, "Looking forward to this collab with Post Malone." And it was like, and it wasn't a joke, like whoever posted it, like just didn't realize like it was those are completely different people. So
oh man, I got called Jelly Roll the other day. I told you that story.
I heard you talking to somebody about it,
dude.
Vaguely.
Oh this is why I don't venture outside of the bars that I go to, because every time I do, I get into like some weird conversation or like I don't know. I just run into like the fucking most dumb people I've ever met in my life. But it was last week Monday. Last week Monday, I went down to Jekyll's and watched the Brewer game, and I had my Brewer jersey on and my Brewer hat, and I was just, rooting hard from on the other side of the TV. Because if you don't wear your jersey, they're not going to win.
That's how it works. So it's as accurate as astrology.
Right,
proven.
Exactly. It's only weird if it doesn't work.
That's right.
So I was there and drank a little bit too much, and I needed to eat. So I went down to Basil's, which has fucking bomb-ass food, by the way. And if you're not from the area, if you go to Basil's Pub, it's downtown, right on College Avenue. That place is fucking bomb. And after 10 o'clock, half off appetizers. So it's pretty dope. So I went down there, ate food, sitting there. Our brother Chad Strong came in.
Chad Strong.
Love you, Chad. And he came in. We were just chit-chatting and shit. And the bartender comes over to me and goes, "Oh, somebody from down the bar said you look like Jelly Roll." Or she said something about Jelly Roll. I'm not entirely sober, so I don't remember what she said.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, "What?" I was like, why? And then out of nowhere, the woman that said it, who wasn't sitting that far from me, pipes up and goes, "Are you from Milwaukee?" And I went, "What?" And she's like, "You wear Milwaukee stuff." And I was like, "Yeah, the Brewer game was on today, so I'm wearing my Brewer hat that I just got at the Brewer game."
I didn't know it was limited to the city.
I was like, I could wear jerseys like even when they're not playing. So I was like,
wear 40 fucking San Francisco Giants things if I want to.
Like anyway. I used to wear my Milwaukee Brewers hat every day. So I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Yeah, the Brewers played, so I'm wearing my stuff." But apparently, because I have face tattoos and my jersey was open, she said that I looked like Jelly Roll. And so my response,
right now. I'm gonna put a picture. We're gonna put a picture of you and a picture of Jelly Roll on screen, and you can see that.
Not the same.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that edit.
Very similar.
Super similar. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And my first response was like, "What the fuck?" And so my actual response was, "Do I look that fucking fat to you?"
Yeah, Jelly Roll's got like at least 200.
Dude, he's like 500 pounds.
At least 200 pounds.
I am a solid 260. 263
he's
on
got,
a bad day.
He's got a solid few hundred pounds on you.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, dude. I was like, I would have taken like Action Bronson, maybe,
Yeah, right.
But I was like, all right, I've been called worse things, But I was like, do I look that fucking fat to you? And she said something more incoherent. I stopped listening because I was like, whatever. And I had to get up and go to the bathroom, so I had to walk next to her. And she said, "What should I have said?" And I stopped listening because I just went, like, fucking turned my ears off and just walked past her. And I was like, I don't want to engage in this any more than I have to. So I went to the bathroom, came back, sat down. 10 minutes later, she gets up, and her and her guy get up and leave. And I pay my bill, and I'm getting ready to leave, and the bartender comes back over, and she's like, "Oh, here's a free drink token. Sorry about my patron." And I was like, "Why are you apologizing?" And she's like, "Well, I don't know. She's just been in here a lot, and she tries really hard to be relevant," was her wording. And I was like, "Yeah, sounds like it." And I was like, "But also, you don't have to apologize for other people," which I don't understand why that's a thing, by the way. Why is it a thing to like apologize for other people? Like, especially because you have no control, especially for bartenders.
What like as far as like a bartender apologizing for something that a patron said?
Yeah.
Yeah. How does like
why would a bartender ever need to apologize for that?
Nothing
you know
to do with.
I feel like maybe it's like like damage control. You know what I mean? Like, hey, hopefully you don't get the wrong idea about our bar. But I'm like, dude, I've been to Basil's like 100 fucking times.
I mean, the only time I think would be is if you're with a group of friends and somebody who you were there with intentionally did something to be like, sorry about our friend.
I've been
He's a little slow.
I've been in one of those situations before.
Yeah,
I felt super embarrassed. But yeah, she's like, sorry about that, and I was like, well, I can think of about like 100 other worse things that I've been called. Somebody just goes, you look like Jelly Roll. I'm like, oh darn, like. I make millions of dollars, I guess. That's cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's cool as hell.
I mean, he's super fucking popular, so who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
And you're like, I am. Would you like to buy something from me?
Here's my autograph.
Yeah.
It's like the time my dad got mistaken for Jerry Garcia.
Oh yeah, I remember that story. Yeah, you told me that. You told me that he like played it off.
Yeah. Well, my dad could lie. Like if he's drunk, he could lie better than anybody I've ever met in my life. Like he could look you dead in the face and go, "The sky's purple." And you'd be like, and
and then you would actually question yourself for a little while.
Yes,
like,
because he would say with such charisma that you would have no choice but to even question your own fucking intelligence.
Yeah, right.
Like, maybe.
Yeah.
And you're like, no.
This whole time I was wrong.
Yeah, like there was this dude that claimed that he was like, oh, you look like Jerry Garcia. All right, and my dad goes, it's because I am. And the guy goes, really?
Mm-hmm.
He goes, yeah. He goes, why are you in Appleton? And he goes, I'm on tour.
Yes.
And he's like, what? And he's not even drinking at like a fancy bar. He's drinking at like the Wishing Well.
Was Jerry Garcia even alive yet at the time?
I think so. I think it was either Jerry Garcia or the guy called him David Crosby from Crosby, Stills, and Nash. And then he told him that he was. And then the dude's like, whoa, can you sign my bar napkin? And he's like, sure. So he signed it Jack Cadell. And then handed it back to him. The guy goes, that's not him. And he goes, you're right, because I'm not.
You're right,
because I'm not. And he goes, oh, you got me, man. He goes, yeah. And then he goes, can I still buy you that beer? And my dad goes, yep. And still got a free beer out of it. And then he just drank for free. So I was like, but no, he was really, really good at that. He could do that to anybody. It was wild.
Can't, man. Jerry Bear's dead, man.
Jerry Bear's dead, man. But yeah, man, that was my fun fucking weird story, and I got a free drink token out of it, so I was like,
that works.
I'll take getting called Jelly Roll and get a free fucking drink out of it. Why not?
I haven't had any. I haven't done like any sort of outings. I mean, not that I do any outings normally, except for that Crucial Move show. That was cool.
Fuck yeah, that was just on Saturday.
Yep.
Saturday.
Yep.
Sorry, all my days run together now.
One of the best things ever that I want to say that I don't think I even told you about it, but our friend Trace Patchen, who was on last episode, they were on his band Crucial Moves played a show around here.
At the 10th Frame.
The 10th Frame, and the one of the other member of the band, Dan, with the unfinished tattoo, he was up there. They were mic checking or setting up, twiddling the doodads, and Dan was like looking forward, and he was like, can I get a little bit in my mic, a little up, check, a little up, just please turn me up just a little bit. Yeah. And I turned my head around and I looked back at the sound guy, because right there, and the sound guy was just going like just staring, doing nothing,
just dead stare.
Yeah, and he did absolutely nothing. And then Dan, like not sarcastically but seriously, he goes, all right, good, yep, sounds great, thanks. He did absolutely nothing.
I think at one point Dan's just like, yeah, it's fucking fine. Yeah. And then he's just like, whatever.
And there was also, and Trace didn't notice it either, I don't know if you did, but there was a guy in the front. Because normally when you see a shirt like this, you see like a company logo or a brand, or you usually think it's like a parody or like a collab or some kind of thing, right? This guy just had a plain ass shirt that just said ebay.com on it, and that was it.
Yeah, that was the drummer for Smoke Free Home.
Oh my god, yeah, dude,
that was the drummer for Smoke Free Home. He had a shirt. I remember I was watching him play. And I was like, does that just say eBay.com?
Yeah, not like a parody in the similar style of written, just eBay.com. That's it. That's nothing else on it. Whatever. Just,
so much.
Just a logo.
I hope he found it at like a thrift shop or
for sure,
or like a vintage fucking outlet or something.
Yeah, and because I was like, Trace, did you see that guy? And he's like, no. And I was like, he was there the whole time. Like, yeah, I don't know.
And you just thought you were seeing things at one point. You're like,
yeah,
that was an eBay shirt. Yeah.
No, that was a great show. I like
awesome
the setup of that area. It's open. It's super cool that it's all ages. ages. That's awesome.
Did you know that room was there, by
I
the
did
way?
not know that existed.
I didn't either.
I had no clue when I walked in. I was like, where are they going to play? Like on the bowling alley? They're going to close some of the thing off. But no, full out, huge, probably like, I don't know, 50 feet wide by like 100 feet deep.
They built another bar in there, so it's literally just a venue area. And I had no idea that was even there.
Yeah, super cool. Super cool.
I was like, holy shit, dude. I'm like, I can't remember who I was talking to. I think I was talking to Trace, actually. And Trace was like, did you know this room was here?
Yeah.
I was like, no.
Yeah.
Like, I walked in, like, and I was like, okay, I know there's, like, the back rooms, like, the rooms, like, off to, like, the left, and I know that there's, like, the bar and obviously the bowling alley, but I was like, where is this show going to be in the 10th frame? And then I walked in, and I could, like, hear music, but, like, even, like, if you're standing at the front, it's really not that fucking loud.
No, you really can't hear it, even if they're blasting. They got set it up really well in there.
Yeah, and the sound sounded really fucking good too.
There was aside from the sound guy not knowing what was happening, maybe he was thinking about something serious. But no, it was just like in basketball when he's like, kids today have attention nanoseconds, and then he's like, at the bird, there's like a bird on a branch in front of him. Yeah. He's staring. But no, like even the door person, because Jimena and I walked in there, and we walked in, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't even realize there was a cover charge. So I walked back out because I wanted to pay, because obviously go towards the bands and stuff.
Doing the right thing.
Right. So I'm like, oh shit, there's a cover charge. So I go back up there, and the guy, like, huge bucket of money in front of him with like just all cash sorted out.
Yeah.
I just stand there holding a 20, like looking at him, and he's just like, looks around, like looks past me for a second, and then turns, and he's like, oh shit, I didn't even notice you. And I was like, what, dude? Like, I was like as far away from him as I am this mic right now, and he's just like, oh shit. It's like, what? Who put you in charge with this money? Why ever?
Are you sleeping with your eyes closed?
Yeah.
Or like your eyes open? Like, what's happening?
So
actually, when I walked in, Greg was doing the door, and Greg was like, he's like, you can go in, man. Like, you don't need a wristband. And I was like, why? And he goes, well, aren't you playing tonight? And I go, I'm not in one of the bands. And he's like, oh yeah, you're not with Trace. And I was like, no.
I know him.
And he's like, oh, right on. And so I gave him my money. He goes, oh, cool, man. And he just gives me a wristband.
Right, yeah.
I was like, all right, cool. I love that we've been part of like the music scene for so long. Everyone just assumes we're in bands now. They're like, yeah.
If it doesn't exist, I don't know if it does exist, but it'd be a hilarious skit to just have a guy who goes to all these different concerts, and you think he's all, tossing, short, not an air, but off the rim shot.
Shit.
Ernest P. World Dog.
Fucking up.
So it'd be a funny skit if it was a guy who he's like, yeah, I've seen so-and-so and this and that, and you think he's like all in all these bands and concerts, but really he just collects wristbands. Like, that's his thing. he just wants, yeah. Here's one I got for 20. This one was 45.
Nothing I love more than pulling these off of my fucking arm hair later on.
Every time.
God. When he gave me mine, I was like, sweet, I'm gonna put this on by myself. And I still fucked it up.
Yeah, it's hard for me because I'm like doing this,
like,
and I just can't figure it out. You know, to do one of these things, and you're trying to finagle the dude.
Well, you're trying to do it like the really crafty way, where you're like, if I just peel it off and do like that, and then it's all good. But then every time you do it, it's arm hair central. Yeah, so.
It is.
And then when you pull it off, you're like, ah!
You just gotta go. Tear it.
Fuck. Every fucking time.
That was a great time.
That was fun.
Hanging out with everybody.
Super fun. Yeah, that was a good show. Everybody played really fucking well. I just thought it was super fun, and I even risked moshing that day. Yeah,
I saw that with your.
I put the knee brace on, and I gave it the old shot here.
Put on the knee.
The knee. As I say, backstory is I blew my knee out twice in like 3 months, and I've been on like mosh hiatus like ever since. And so that was the first time I strapped down the old knee brace and gave it a shot. But no big scares, so I think I'm good. My legs hurt the next day, but that's fine because I'm fat and old. But that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, that's a current event. I forgot I wrote that down.
Event that happened recently.
So they had the so just recently here in the Fox Valley, they had the Best in the Valley voting and all that good shit. So every company, every small business, everybody had a chance to kind of get nominated or win a Best in the Valley of your category, and which we made the top. We made it past the nomination phase, so people wrote us in, which was super dope. I think I mentioned that on the first one or two podcasts, I think, already. But for anybody who didn't listen, if you skipped out on it,
didn't listen,
bunch of dicks.
You know how hard it is to put these together. It takes minutes of work.
Not our first one.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so they had the voting, the nomination round, and then they had the voting round. And the voting round was the top six of all those people in that category that got nominated. We were lucky enough to make it into the voting round for best tattoo parlor and best barbershop, which was dope.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, I guess it went through. They were going to contact the top three, which we didn't get contacted for, so we didn't make top three. But then they had this big gala, the Best of the Valley Gala is what they called it.
Mm-hmm.
And they nominate and they put up the winners, whatever. And which kind of sucks because they still do it like award style, where they like bring in the top three, so you're like all invited to like be there. And then they announce if you're the winner.
Oh,
like
so
there.
just
so
to be there and be like, look at you two, didn't win anything.
And the nominees are.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Golden forks.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give a shout out to the two winners for best tattoo parlor and for best barbershop.
Absolutely.
So actually it's our good buddies, or my good friend over at for best tattoo parlor in the valley went to Silver Tuna Tattoo.
Good.
So good job, guys. You guys deserve it. You guys crush, dude. Absolutely crush.
Yeah, I don't know. We send people over there for piercings all the time.
Oh, all the time. Yeah, they have the world's best business cards. All of them. All of them.
That have nothing to do with what they do at
yes.
all.
Yeah, I love it because like Colton's from Silver Tuna just has him with a flamethrower standing in their parking lot. So it's like, what does he do? I don't know. Go find out.
I don't know. Yeah, go find out.
Sarah's is one of my favorites. It's just her Siamese cat licking itself,
but
with like the
leg in the air, the
open.
wacky thing that cats do with the leg in the air, like that Family Guy.
What does she do? She's a piercer.
Yeah. Oh, great, great.
But no, they ended up winning best tattoo parlor, which is awesome. Super well deserved. You guys crushed it over there. We love you guys.
Yeah, congrats, dudes.
Hell yeah. Not to mention all the stuff they do for the community too, man. They absolutely crush Toys for Tots like every year. I was talking to them, what was it, a couple months ago. I stopped in there actually, no, this is longer than a couple months ago. Time was weird. It's a construct, man.
Oh boy, let's not get into that.
Woo, man.
Yeah, who am I?
Ooh.
If I'm you, then who am I?
I'm you. But dude, they had to rent out like an entire fucking semi, and they had to like get a connection for a guy who drives semis to drop a trailer off so that they could load pallets of toys that they had collected.
Good. Hell yeah.
Fucking awesome, man. So well deserved. You guys are the fucking shit.
Toys and tater tots is what it was.
Toys and tater tot salad.
Yeah.
And then the best barbershop is, I'm unfamiliar with this shop, but it's the Corner Barbershop one for Best of the Valley.
The Corner Barbershop.
The Corner Barbershop. I had to look it up. I actually had no idea where they were at.
I don't know what that is either.
Which I felt terrible because I was like, usually I know my competition.
Right.
Or
not any, just
whatever.
the community.
Just the community in general.
Yep.
But yeah, so I saw them nominated, and I was like, I don't know who that is. And I looked it up, and I wish I could describe it better. It's literally a corner barbershop. It's in the middle of a residential area.
If it's not next to a Walgreens, then it better be on a corner.
But yeah, they're actually over here on the west side.
Okay.
They're like smashed in the middle of a residential area.
Oh, okay.
Which is awesome. So yeah, they ended up winning, which is awesome. I think I saw that they've been in business since 2014. I think is when it said. But no, good job, you guys. I don't even know if you guys watch our podcast, but if you do, congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably well deserved. You beat out some other pretty stiff competition, so fucking A. We'll get them next year, dog.
We'll get them next year. And speaking of next year, I don't know if we are. I mean, we'll be around. I mean, knocking down the woods.
Mm-hmm.
But
the blessed wood. Blessed.
We might be moving to a new location at the end of this year. I don't know, but I don't even know. We don't know yet. We got to do a walkthrough and see what the
I'm
money's
hoping
looking
we'll find out by this week.
Yeah.
Because that's when he said we might get our proposal, so we don't know.
We might lose all of this.
But gain something maybe even cooler. Who knows?
Right.
It's all up in the air right now. Don't want to freak anybody out, but
we'll be around here or there, and if it's there, it's only like
we ain't going down without a fight.
It's only like 5 minutes away, so it's fine. It's fine.
Everything's
fine.
5 minutes away.
Everything is.
I was laughing really hard.
It doesn't matter where you are. It's 5 minutes.
One of my friend's girlfriends just moved here from California, and they're like, "Oh, do you want to go out to eat?" And he's like, "Yeah, let's go." And he's like, "Well, how far is it away?" And he's like, 10 minutes. And he's like, "Really?" He's like, "Even with traffic?" And he goes, "Everything's 10 minutes even with traffic."
Yeah, right. There's no,
And it made me feel so happy that I live here and not anywhere else.
Yeah, there's not 16. And I've said it all the time. If you're born and raised in stuff like that, cool. I mean, that's your life. That's all you know. It's great.
Oh, yeah.
But to anybody that would visit there, like as an adult, and go, yeah, this is what I want.
Yeah. No.
Why ever?
No. I can only be in Chicago for a certain amount of time before I lose my fucking mind.
Everything is insane. You're just mad. Stuff costs a billion times more.
No shit.
Everybody's in the way, and everybody in the world now, all they ever do is go, "Oh, people, anxiety," and that's all they ever talk about.
Pretty much. So. Yeah, and then the other half are just pissed off.
Yeah.
Done. Which I've spent one fucking weekend in Chicago, like what was it, a couple months ago, and I completely understood why people drive like total dickheads. Because you have to, and if you don't, you just get fucking run over by everybody else.
You'll time will pass, but you'll actually end up further back than when you started somehow.
Probably, because time is a construct. See what I did there?
Down with the signals.
I'm losing my shit.
Well, and if you're gonna lose your shit, let's make sure we don't lose advertising time with this week's sponsor.
Ooh.
Check it out.
It's a doozy.
Roll the beautiful footage.
We'll be right back.
Be back.
Hey kids, looking for adventure? Then get to United States of America. Roll to faraway places. Play a game with the locals. Win amazing prizes. Have a slice in the Cosmic Cafe. Climb giant mountain peaks. Or save the planet from invading aliens. And while you're here, have the world's greatest birthday party. The adventure starts here at United States of America.
I'll be back. Get $40 off your birthday party at UnitedStatesRI.com.
All right, thanks to our sponsor. We are back at it.
Back at it again.
And a big shout out to last week's one as well, Mattress Giant.
Mattress Giant.
Ooh, ah.
You beat me to it.
Make sure you use the code Handsome Devil and get mattresses for free. Forever. For life.
Ooh, ah.
Ooh, ah.
I think somebody said the other day that was like the best thing we've ever done.
Yeah, I had a couple people tell me that was like the best thing that we've done.
When I played it for Alex, she was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "It's our sponsor. I don't know. We gotta put it on there." So
$75 off Queens.
Right.
What are you gonna do? You find a better deal. Ooh, brother.
Ooh, brother. Not speaking of ooh, brother.
Speaking of ooh, brother.
Hulk Hogan's going to be in Appleton tomorrow.
Terrence is, I don't know.
By the time this airs, he'll already be gone.
He'll be gone. He might still be there.
I would love to go there. It's inside of a Walmart.
Yeah.
Because I was like, damn it. I was like, I'd love to go in there and get like footage. But I feel like the second I pull my phone out, they're going to be like, we need to leave.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen.
There's no filming in the store.
Because it's going to be a private thing. It's not like public where you can do whatever you want.
Right. Well, the weird part is like, technically that's a public area.
I guess.
Well, no, I guess not, because
because you're choosing to go within a confine of a business, so
right. I think the only thing is like they can kick you out because it's their store policy, but
yeah, probably.
Not to mention, I'm sure it's Hulk Hogan, and he's probably gonna be like, not that, but he's gonna be like, can't take pictures, brother.
I learned that.
You know what?
I learned that on.
If you were Macho Man, I'd probably go.
I learned that on. I don't know what it was. It was some TV show. It wasn't Cops, but it was a similar show like that. But a guy was being arrested and yelled at because he didn't have a driver's license, and he was clearly not in this dimension at the time.
Oh, boy.
And so they were talking to him, and the cop kept trying to reason with him. And he's like, I'm gonna give you a chance here. You stop mouthing off to me, and you're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Whatever. And obviously the guy did not stop mouthing off to him. And it didn't work out very well
Usually,
for him.
or otherwise it doesn't make it on TV.
Right. But he was the guy, the guy with the big rig camera was like, moving around. And then the guy was like, you can't film me. I don't give consent to this.
It's like you're in public, dumbass.
And I was like, dude, you're out in a public. It was like a public street corner. Like you it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're not in your house. You're not we're not filming you like inside of your car. Like,
oh yeah,
you're out in the road. Doesn't matter.
Right.
But then then there's some episodes.
Also, could you imagine how boring cops would be if everyone just
they went
just didn't resist?
Yeah.
Like you're like license
Nice job.
registration. Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
You
go on your way.
have a warrant. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, let's go then.
Yeah. Like no one resisted.
Yeah,
Everybody was
yeah.
just completely compliant.
But then they do have some episodes where it is in a public place and the people's faces are blurred out completely.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I wonder what the reasoning for that is. Why? Some
There
people
used to
are,
be
some
like that all the
people aren't.
time, didn't it?
Yeah, some
Like, everyone's faces were always
people are,
blurred.
some people aren't. So maybe it's like a profile thing that they.
I think it's because it's aired nationally. It was like for profit and everything like that. I wonder if maybe they had to give consent.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it works, but no, that same exact show in this like the same area, but it was a different guy. That guy's face was blurred out, but another one wasn't.
Oh, weird.
So I don't know. I don't get how.
I wonder if
is,
I wonder if it's also like depending on the crime and if somebody's got like priors and shit.
Probably. Yeah,
So,
probably could be something like that.
Most of those fucking people are usually something else.
Oh yeah.
Usually
Yeah, it's
probably
usually-
wanted for some other
It's
things.
usually not their first time.
No, if you're lipping off the cops that hard, probably not.
Yeah, definitely not.
Fuck you, I'm not gonna do
You know what's going to get you out? Any of that ever.
that. Or my favorite thing is watching videos of people getting pulled over that do the whole sovereign citizen fucking
Oh,
routine.
dude, that's the worst.
Oh my god, it's such a fucking nightmare. By the way, if you're one of these people that thinks that you're a sovereign citizen and you can get out of that by getting pulled over, you can't. Shut up. You're not using your vehicle to travel, and I don't need my driver's license. Yes, you fucking do.
Like everybody
yes, you
else.
fucking do. In all 50 fucking states, and probably multiple countries, pretty much every one actually. You need it. You're an idiot if you think otherwise. That shit is so stupid. My favorite thing ever. I saw one video. It was like 2 minutes long. It was how to deal with a sovereign citizen routine. And the cop goes, "Can I have your license and registration, please?" And he's like, he goes, "I don't need it to travel." And he goes, "Can I have your license and registration, please, and proof of insurance?" And the guy goes, the guy basically gave another one. He goes, "Great, now step out of the car." And he goes,
Great.
"Failure to identify yourself." And he goes, "Step out of the car." And the guy goes, "Okay." He goes, "Awesome." Puts him in handcuffs, throws him in the back of the car, and that was it. And the only thing that he said over the radio was, he goes, "Yep, we got another guy who was traveling." And the guy on the other side of the radio just laughed. And he goes, "Oh, okay." And he knew exactly what it was. 'Cause it's the same song and dance every fucking time. Oh, it made me laugh so fucking hard. Because it was like how to deal with a sovereign citizen. Just arrest him and be over with, because it's never going to end right. Ridiculous shit. But anyway.
Yeah, there was it was one lady or a guy that, he's like, "You're going to jail tonight. You don't, you have a warrant and you don't have your driver's license." And then he's like, "I'll call my mom." So he like calls his mom, and then he's like, "He wants to talk to you." And the lady's like, "Don't tow my car." And he's like, "Well, who's going to drive it? Like, there's no one here that can drive it."
What other choices?
And then she's like, "Well, I don't want to pay the fine for you to tow it." And then he's like, "Well, why did you let him drive it then?"
Right.
And then I don't know. The things people come
Also,
up with
the weird amount of people that get arrested, and in the middle of getting arrested, like, "I need to call my mom." That's not how this works.
Yeah.
Like, when did that ever? When does that ever become a thing? What?
Oh, okay, sure, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here's your phone.
Yep.
No, while you're in handcuffs, like, no, you get to the jail and you get one phone call. Are we just not watching old fucking shows that do this all the time?
Yeah. Did we not?
Like, when did when did the order of operations change and suddenly everyone thinks that they're entitled to a phone call immediately when they get in the car?
It did not.
It never changed. So stupid. It makes me laugh so hard because it's always like weird entitled people. Anyway, so you.
What? Who am I? Where am I?
So you said.
I don't know. Sometimes when I lay there at night, in my staring at the walls times, I'll think about really weird concepts and ideas of things.
Fuck yeah.
And the other day I started thinking about, and people much smarter than I have will be like, oh, and they'll like be able to explain it to me.
That's fine.
But
This isn't for them.
but this isn't for you, man.
Chances are you're listening to something way smarter.
But I was just thinking, is there a smallest amount of time? Like, what is the smallest amount of time? Because you could go, a second. No, what about half a second? And you can keep cutting it down over and over and over and over again, right? But there has to be, because eventually it passes. You're in the next moment. Whether it's like a 1/4 of a bajillionth of a second, it has to be, because then it's gone, and you're in the next one. Like, what is the most absolute of
The smallest moment of time?
of time or all, like, existence in general? You know what I mean?
Oh, weird.
I don't know why I started thinking about that, and I was like, there has to be.
There's definitely like a scientific explanation for this, but I feel like the only one that matters is what is the speed of thought.
Yeah. What?
Because that's the only one we perceive.
What is the speed of dark, man?
Head explodes.
No, yeah, you're right.
Because now that I'm thinking about it now, because I'm like, okay, well, like smallest.
The internet knows the answer.
Was it smallest measurement of time? I guess.
Yeah, probably the Planck length, from what I remember from like chemistry class.
Smallest measurement of time. Holy. All right, so it says the smallest unit of time ever measured is the zeptosecond. Zeptosecond.
Be out in a zepto. Yeah.
Which is 1/1,000,000,000th of a billionth of a second.
Okay.
Or point. A lot of zeros. 247 seconds. In 2020, scientists at Goethe University in Germany measured the time it takes for a photon to pass through a hydrogen molecule, which is around 247 zeptoseconds.
So 247 zeptoseconds.
So, yeah.
Okay.
That's fucking bananas. That is 1/1,000,000,000th of a billionth of a second.
That's the weirdest concept to me too is
how do you fucking measure that?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Jesus.
I don't know. How do you right?
What the fuck?
Someone had to have figured it out and built some sort of instrument to detect that.
Oh, there we go. It's a decimal point followed by 20 zeros and a 1.
Yeah. And a
That's what
we
it
just
says,
just put
and
a
a
1. We
1.
just put a 1 in there for
We'll just
fun.
throw a 1.
Probably right.
We'll just keep putting zeros down until it makes sense, I guess. But I guess realistically, the ones that we perceive is probably the speed of thought, I guess.
Well, yeah, because you have to.
Because that's
something
what
has to happen, and then you have to register it and then react to it in some way.
Yeah, so that's like probably the fastest that we can perceive. You know,
right.
Other than that, zeptoseconds don't fucking exist.
Right.
Like
Zepto. Cleaning products. That's what it sounds like.
It does sound like a cleaning product.
Yeah, but a zip with Zepto.
Oh,
there
nice.
It is.
There
Sold.
It is.
I'll take
$11 billion. Thank you.
$11 billion.
It's not
Sold.
even a number.
It's yours.
Yet. Zepto.
No, I don't know. Stuff floats like that through my head for absolutely no reason, and I think like, what's the smallest unit of measurement ever? And all that kind of stuff.
And I hope everyone heard of that.
And I don't know.
My mustache got
just
caught
like
in
a
it.
cat. I just got to rub against Mike's with my beard. Get the fresh
No,
metallic.
if you were a cat, it'd just be.
You got a cat in the leg, you got a party.
It's been a long fucking day.
It
dude.
is. I'm very tired. But yeah, weird stuff like that. Like, what is the smallest unit possibly of measurement? You know, because you go down and go, oh, well, there's this particle. Okay, well, then what's in that? Oh, there's an atom. Okay, well, what's in that? Oh, there's a subatomic particle.
Dude.
What's in that? Like, how far can you keep cutting?
This is probably how scientists figure all the shit out.
Right, but how far can you keep cutting stuff in half? You know, how there has to be an absolute.
Well, don't keep cutting it in half because they'll just keep exploding.
But then there won't. But maybe
that's how we got the atomic bomb in the first place.
But maybe there doesn't have to be an
Sorry,
absolute.
Japan.
Maybe.
Sorry.
Did something happen?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah.
Almost 3 times.
What did but that's the thing though, is just because you think about something doesn't mean that there has to be an answer for it. Because there's so many things you go, well, that has to be. It can't be that way. Maybe it is.
Maybe it is.
Maybe that's just the way it is, and you can't.
Nothing
has to make sense for you.
I think that's what drives the world nuts. Is the
if I don't know,
is the fact that people can't explain certain things,
mm-hmm.
and then everyone's, but there has to be a fucking reason for it. Like, there really doesn't.
There might be, there might not be, and if there is, maybe we'll find out. Maybe we won't find out.
And you can apply what we're saying to just about everything.
Right.
I can think of 6 controversial topics right off the top of my head.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not going to get into any of them.
Yeah,
I can't wait until the comments start rolling in. It's like, why don't you talk about this? And until it just, people are just begging us to get controversial about shit.
We'll say whatever.
We'll just never give them the satisfaction.
Can't get no. Can't get no.
Can't get
That's
no.
a double negative, and it always irritates me.
Can't get no.
I cannot get no satisfaction, which means
you can get
satisfaction. Yeah, it just bothers me.
I can't get no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, I never thought about that.
That's a double negative.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Who sang that anyway?
I don't know.
Boogie and the Yo-Yos?
Judas Priest.
Vic Ferrari?
Vic Ferrari. Boogie and the Yo-Yos, dude.
When I was younger, Vic Ferrari sang every old song.
Yeah, they did.
Can't get no. Oh, it's the Rolling Stones. I'm an idiot.
That is the Rolling Stones.
That is the Rolling Stones. Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
And Grizzly Adams had a beard.
In 1965. I can't get no satisfaction. Yeah.
And there was lots of...
Dang, that's crazy. Holy shit. Who originally sang I Can't Get No Satisfaction? Yeah, Rolling Stones. It's probably just been covered and, like, fucking redone like 100,000 fucking times. I'm pretty sure every cover band I've ever seen has played that song.
Yeah.
At Cheese Fest.
At Cheese Fest.
Or Kermis.
Crimbus.
Krampus. Merry Crimbus. Oh, man. Speaking of music, I got really excited for the past couple weeks because one of my favorite bands, the Black Dahlia Murder, has released 2 different singles off of their new album, which is sweet.
Oh, they have a new one coming out?
Yeah, new one September? No, late August. It should be late this month, actually. They've had 2 songs come out, and it's going to be fucking fantastic because it already sounds amazing. It'll be the first album they come out with since their vocalist Trevor passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they had the song Aftermath come out, and then the new one just came out today, called Mammoth's Hand.
Mammoth's Hand.
Mammoth's Hand. Both of them are badass. Oh no, it is September. The new album's called Servitude, and it comes out September 27th. I'm super looking forward to it, so that's gonna be dope.
Check that one out.
Hell yeah, man! They're gonna be super. And actually, I'm seeing them in October.
October?
The day after you and I go to Hatebreed, Carcass, and Harm's Way in Green Bay.
Oh yeah, okay.
I have to go to Milwaukee the next day.
Back to back. Taking off work. You're still gonna be chopping the cuts. Speaking of which, book your appointments for haircuts because Ray has a curse.
Oh no.
Where Ray cannot hit 150 cuts. He's been, what did you get? 149 one time? 148?
148 this last month. 148 was this last month.
Just
I have this fucking the 150 curse, man. I cannot fucking break 150 appointments because something fucking gets in the way. Something fucking happens every month, and I get so close. I'm literally averaging. It's literally between 142 and like 148 every fucking month. And so for some reason, something happens. I have to take off for a day. Something goes on, and I could have had it, and I just don't
or
have
like
it.
10 people cancel last minute.
Yeah,
and you're
or I have like open slots, or I have no open slots, and it's the last day of the month. And I'm like, fuck, every single fucking time. This last month was the closest I ever got. It was at 149, and instead of people booking in, I had a cancellation, had to reschedule, and it went down to 148. And I was like, fuck.
Well.
I'm going to get it. I think I'm going to get it this month. I have a feeling. I have this aching feeling in my bones. My bones. Because right now, if I check the calendar, holy shit, it went up today. Right now, as of today, as of the 6th of August, I have 72 appointments booked so far.
For this month.
And
we're six days in.
We're
recording this on August 6th.
Yep.
So.
Yep. So I have 72 booked in right now.
Okay. So, yeah, you should be... Yeah, there's room for 78 more.
But I say this every fucking time, and then something ends up happening.
And it's gone.
And it's gone.
And it's gone.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I break the 150. But hell yeah, man.
For me, I don't know. I haven't really totaled up my stuff. Well, I mean, for me, the appointments don't, because yours are pretty much the same cost within like every time, you know. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Well, then your whole schedule's on your phone, so
right. Yeah, it's impossible to. Yeah, nobody can book because there's too many variables involved.
Nobody can.
Nobody
knows the trouble. Nobody knows the sorrow.
Not one single person knows any of it.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know, man. I'm really out of it.
We're fucking tired.
I don't know where I am. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know. Who am I?
Who am I?
Oh, man. Yeah, dude. So are you, so by the time this one comes out, the show will not have happened yet.
No, it will not, because by the time this one comes out, it'll be on the 17th.
That's right.
And then we will be recording the next one on the 20th.
Yep.
So, and then by the time that one comes out, then
that'll
the show
be after.
Will have happened. Yes.
Hell yeah. And I think probably when we record the one on the 20th, we'll probably do maybe like I don't know, should I do like a special edition episode and put some like footage of the shindig?
Oh yeah, for sure.
We should totally include some beautiful bean footage.
What is it out there? What do you guys want us to talk about? Do you have an idea of somebody that you'd like us to talk to that's possible? I mean, we could try Tom Hanks, but who knows if he'll get back to us. But August 24th. I can't reiterate it enough. Come check out the show. It's free. It is in Boulder, Wisconsin, though. So
free to get in, and what, $15 to
all you can drink beers.
You can drink.
Yeah,
which is a goddamn good deal.
Yep. So, how much is a beer at a bar normally? Like $5?
When I get a tall boy PBR, it's $4.
Yeah. So. Okay.
Yeah, buy like fucking 4 of those, and
you're already over.
Then you're already over.
You're already over.
And if you're from Wisconsin, you're drinking more than 4 beers anyway. So let's be realistic.
Oh, at least. 6-pack in a pound.
Grab a 6er on the way to the show.
6-pack in a pound.
6-pack in a pound.
Extra
beef.
Extra beef.
Beef. Extra beaver.
Extra beaver.
Beef.
Meet the
Deedles.
Meet the beavers.
Leave it to beaver? All right, we need to fucking close this up.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I am. My mind's wandering all over the place.
Sorry. Sorry for the crazy mess at the end, but
we'll see where it goes.
It's been a long fucking day.
It has been a long day.
And sometimes you're just going to get what you get.
Get what you get.
Deal with it.
I don't like it.
You can
Tough.
Get it out.
Go ahead. Listen to something else. I don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
I do, actually. Please keep listening.
Please stop. Please don't stop.
All right.
We like doing this.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. This is a rough one.
That's fine.
The Ocho.
Oh,
listen to the sound. This is kind of funny. Closing.
Oh no, Ray's going around a merry-go-round. Hey.
Okay.
Enjoy this on your car ride. It's
okay.
Fun.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. Take it easy, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Fucking dealing with our dumbasses.
All right, Hulk Hogan. Go see him at Walmart.
Ooh. Bye.
Bye.